So guys, it is really, really painful. Very, very painful when you see that some people are bent on making sure that this country does not progress. And when some people come out and begin to tell you, they say some kind of negative things, you call them negative things. But because of what they have seen and the position of the people who are leading this country, that they are not ready to do anything. It's not a matter of, oh, you are trying to be negative, you are not optimistic, you are pessimistic and all of that. When you see situation of things, you will just say, oh, this country will never move forward. People say, no, don't say that. Oh, you have to be praying. You have to be praying. When somebody is doing something deliberately, you know, and you expect God to answer such a thing, you are deliberately committing a sin and you are saying, oh, don't worry, God will forgive me. And that is why you see that we are a praying country. Nigeria is a praying country, yet things are not moving well. And some people will not tell you that, oh, it would have been worse if not because of a God. Of course, we know. But I begin to ask myself, what of those countries who are not even religiously inclined? They are doing the right thing. Do you know that when you do the right thing and you now have God backing you, and God himself will be happy with what you are doing? It is an added advantage. If you know God, if you are religious and you are doing the right thing and you are doing what is expected of you, in fact, you are going to be better than those who do not even know God and they are just doing the right thing and things are just working based on natural things. This issue is about this electoral bill. Why is it that all these governors, they hate to do the right thing? What are you afraid of? You say you are popular, you say you want to go to carry people along. They tell you about democracy is whatever, by the people, or for the people, or whatever. That is what they always, how they quote it or define it. But when it comes to issue of, okay, let people be involved, let everybody be involved, so that we will know who everybody will be satisfied, let there be election. No, they say they want to form some kind of delegates. Okay, and you know what that means when they are doing indirect primaries. And that is why a lot of things are not working well. There was a video I did yesterday talking about, it was talking about porous borders in the north, where all these terrorists seize the opportunity of coming to this country, and those people come unchecked. Nobody checks them, nobody does anything to them. Free entry and exit. And I said, in every of the sector of this country is porous. Things are not working well. You talk about, oh, who are in this country. You talk about biometric, having data of the people. It is a deliberate act. They don't want to do it. You talk about electronic voting, they will tell you there's no network somewhere. Who told you? Is there anywhere government cannot reach? But when you are beginning to criticize the government, or some people agitating, they will say, oh, you cannot fight the government. But when it comes to the real thing, they will not be able to do the right thing. Oh, government should be able to do a lot of things because the resources are there. But unfortunately, the resources are going into few hands. Doing the right thing is a problem. Some governors now are happy that Buhari has not signed the electoral bill, the amended electoral bill. What are they afraid of? Buhari is telling us that he's going to cause wahala. He's going to cause, how? So they should even tell us that there shouldn't be any voting. Now the INEC is telling us that they need a 300 and something billion naira to do nonsense, to perform beautiful rubbish. It is beautiful rubbish because at the end of the day, what are we gaining? Nothing. This country is just all about the politicians, and that is it. Samuel Ortom and Fayemi now, they are happy. They are backing Buhari for not signing the electoral bill. What does that tell you? What are they afraid of? What is the problem? If you do anyhow, you see anyhow, you collect. Of course, whenever the issue is anti-people, the politicians will always unite against the masses, and that is it. You see the autumn. You know, as I say, if you do anyhow, you see anyhow, you collect. For the fact that you have been speaking about Fulani SPM, people are praising you. If you do anyhow, that is the life. Not a humble loyalist that even when you do the wrong thing, they will continue to be following you sheepishly. No. It is only the masses that fight each other for the politicians. I hope we receive sense now. the direct primaries clause is the only way the masses can participate in the real leadership selection process. God will fight for us. That is because if direct primary bill is signed into law, nobody will nominate him at all for his family head, let alone to occupy any leadership position. That will be the end of his political career. He's a governor. He's a governor, and governors hate direct primaries. They hate it. It enables them to call the shots in the party and impose themselves and other candidates of their choosing on the masses. Conditional good man is worse than a full-time bad man. You know, when people come out to tell you that, and there's no need for me to go and vote because who are the people they are going to present? Is it not the useless people that they will present that you see go and vote for? They will not say, oh, now you are the one that voted for them. But because as we know, in most of the countries that are practicing democracy, most of the time, they usually have a three or two, most of the time, it's usually two strong political parties. And it is those people that they present to you that you are going to vote for. Or the best is you just stay back. You don't vote. And that is where they are doing all this rubbish. They will select useless people, all in the name of a delegate, or we are picking this, instead of people coming out in their large numbers in the party for them, for the party member to vote for them. They will not tell you, oh, go and join the party, go and join the party. You guys are just talking from behind. If you join the party, it's wahala. Can you tell such a thing to Patutomi that went to Delta State at the end of the day to go and contest? You wanted to belong. At the end of the day, they outsmarted him as well. What do we do? You come out to protest, it is wahala. You talk, oh, it is wahala. You no talk, oh, it is wahala. They will tell you, just be praying. Some people come from another corner, just be praying. You think that is how God works? If you know God and you do the right thing, it is an added advantage for you as a people, as a person, and as a country. It's an added advantage. But do the right thing. So you cannot just be saying, pray, 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 and you're not doing the right thing. You think God is foolish. Now you call God goat. You think God is goat? That is the evidence of what we are experiencing as a country. Prayer, 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 prayer. We are not doing the right thing, and you expect the prayer to work. Forget it. Forget it. It's not going to work. Forget all those pastors that are telling just be praying. No, you have to do the right thing. But they don't hammer on that thing. Everybody will be hiding under prayers. You think God is a disciplined God. He's a principled God. If you work, you will eat. You no work, no food for you. You can't pray it out. You cannot be lazing around and say God should give you food. No, he has said it. He who does not work will not eat. It's as simple as that. Faith without work is dead. You must put your faith into action. So coming back to all these politicians, you'll be so surprised because somebody was like, oh, everybody will be complaining. You don't go and vote. You stay at home. When people choose some people, you'll be complaining. Is it not the same problem when they choose useless people to come and that they are going to present for you to vote for? So what are you going to do in that kind of situation? It's unfortunate. Believe you me, really, really unfortunate where we have found ourselves in this country. It's unfortunate. So guys, leave your comment down there below and let's have your take.